All right, so now that I've had the Integra Type S for quite a while, done some daily driving duties with the car, gotten groceries, took it on some road trips, I feel like I know the things that I like and the things that I don't like. You know, from living with it from a daily driver perspective, probably strange sitting in a Civic Type R, but I feel like right now I'm noticing the things that I miss. So, you know, the pros on the car, I'll throw some video clips in here and we can go over everything, but you know, I love the seat, the driver's seat. I love the auto entry exit where the seat moves for you to let you out. That way it avoids putting unnecessary wear on your seat bolster, getting in and out of the car. I love the steering wheel layout, the gauge cluster, putting it in Sport Plus so it has the yellow gauge needles. Awesome. Parking sensors are a really big help. A surround view camera would be nice, but I realize for the price point why it's not there. The head-up display is really helpful. It doesn't have a ton of features on it. Like, I wish it had a tachometer, so that's not there, but just having the head-up display in and of itself is great. So we'll go through the rest of the video clips here and go over some of the stuff I like and don't like with it.
All right, let's start out with the positives. This part of the video is going to be a lot longer than the minuses because I really like the car. And to start off, the exterior. Taking a look as we walk around here, I think Acura nailed how the car looks. I love the perforation that's on here. It feels really good. The layout's extremely similar to the Pilot. A lot of Honda and Acura are utilizing similar design language for a lot of the stuff, obviously to streamline some things and make it go a little bit quicker. And when it's a great design, why not? Of course, there's all three pedals. Love this seat. I think the seat's phenomenal. All right, take a look at the gauge cluster here and how the lane keep assist and the adaptive cruise move when you're moving in the lane. Also, the shapes of the vehicles that it picks up is really handy and great to see.
Man, I absolutely love that there's a light underneath here. I know you can't really tell, but it's a really nice touch. And again, more courtesy lights. Super handy. I also like on the black that you can actually see the red stitching. When you have a red interior, I don't know how prevalent this cross stitching is here so that you can actually see the difference, but it looks really good on the black interior. So I am very happy. Nice black headliner, nice lines, clean interior. It's cool. It's a fun car.
All right, you may be looking at the gauge cluster here and the speedometer and wondering why we're showing it. Well, the reason is because when the vehicle picks up the speed that you're going based on the signs, it adds a little indicator right here that you can see on the speedometer. You see the red mark at the 25. So I'm switching here between the different drive modes to see if the car picks it up in every drive mode or if it was maybe a comfort or sport specific thing, but it's not, which is really handy so you can always know if you're speeding or not. And in this clip, I just wanted you to tell how quiet the cabin is. For a vehicle like this, it could be noisy. Obviously the tires do factor in, but we're driving at freeway speeds, in traffic, in downtown, and overall, it's pretty quiet. In this last little piece, shifting the gears is so fun. This is a perfect transmission, something that Honda has been doing since the beginning of time. I really like how the windshield washer works. No longer do you have water spraying over your car.
The hood is extremely light. I think it's, well, it probably is aluminum with how light it is. Nothing new in the engine bay. Everything's pretty clean. I thought it was interesting to see that there's a cover on the battery. Haven't seen that before. And this little sign here, make sure you grab the foam, otherwise the bare metal will be hot. So just finished washing the car and ready for more miles. Absolutely love all the trunk space. I didn't realize I would, but this is super handy. This is nice, it's lightweight, it's not in your way, it doesn't weigh anything. Your handles.
Okay, and let's move on to the drawbacks. Keep in mind, these are subjective. They're going to vary for everyone, but these are the things that I don't like or wish could have been a little bit different on the final production of the vehicle.
The leather feels fine. There's no mat pocket or seat back pocket on this, but there is over on the passenger side. Like a true Integra fashion, we got one solid bench seat back here. There's a ton of leg room for me. I'm 5'7", 5'8", but even when I lean all the way back, I do hit my head on here. But you know, from an interior wise, it looks pretty clean. I still love the red stitching here that you can see really well. On the doors, we have the red stitching here, leather, the speaker there, and of course the mat pocket. The passenger seat, after sitting in it for a while, it's pretty hard on the bottom cushion, and I don't know if it's this angle right here or what, but pretty much everyone that's actually sat on the passenger side has noticed it. I think there needs to be some articulation. So one thing that I think could have been better or might be improved is the resolution. It's not the highest resolution on the backup camera, but at least it has a really nice wide angle so you can see if cars are coming on either side of you.
The brakes produce a ton of brake dust, which surprised me. This was after about a 100-mile drive, and you can see from the video, there's a ton of dust on the wheels. All right, and those are my highlights and my lowlights. Overall, the car is a blast to drive. It's extremely easy to live with on a daily driven aspect. I think that the design team actually nailed the aggressiveness of the car and how much fun it is to actually drive the car. So kudos and thank you to Acura for at least giving us one last chance at a 6-speed manual internal combustion engine car. I am so happy that I had a chance to get one.